Based on what you have around you, is there? I mean, it's a pretty good situation to inherit, right?
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, we've got a really good squad, and it's, it helps me a lot being a guy who, may not have as much experience as some. When you've got guys who have started, almost 3 years up in front of you, and that's where it starts, is up front. You look at Will and Dellinger and Miles Frazier, DJ Chester, and Emery. That's a really talented group, and they're very experienced. So they've done a great job. They call themselves the Bomb Squad, and it's really grown into kind of, I guess you could say, a physical identity, and it starts up front. So,
Coach made an analogy a while ago that when you're the backup, it's not your car. You can drive it and wreck it, maybe you can. Now it's your car. Mm-hmm. Has he passed that analogy on to you, or what do you?
Yeah, no, Coach always has the best analogies. That's why he's so good at what he does. But I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. I feel like we've grown as a team, not just about me stepping up, but everybody. How we came together as a unit, and it started in the bowl game and into spring ball, and now coming up on fall camp. So.
In the past, you didn't like the gunslinger label, right?
Yeah.
How far do you think you've come with your decision making from, say, that Arkansas game you played way back in 2021?
Yeah, I think I've came a long way, and I think that speaks to the relationship that I have with Coach Sloan, and just how honest he was with me since the beginning when he first got here, when the new staff first arrived, and he helped me just look into the mirror, I guess you could say, and trying to figure out things that I needed to improve on, and I was honest with myself, and he was honest with me, and we created a plan, and I feel like he's done an amazing job of helping me stay along that path. So.
In a completely different way, Jaden Daniels, had to be pushed to be a little bit more aggressive. You have maybe had to rear back on that. Where do you find that balance? Where is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a fine line. I think you still have to be aggressive and confident as a quarterback. But I think what I've learned the most is knowing when and how to take the opportunities and take the shots, and learning when to check the ball down and things like that. So, like I said, I feel like I've grown a lot in that aspect. I think that most of that credit goes to Coach Sloan and helping me, progress.
Did you ever consider it?
No, it wasn't really a thought of mine. I was kind of more concerned about, I feel like I've always been more concerned about where my feet are and looking at the situation that I'm at and trying to make the best out of it. Like I've said many times, Louisiana's my home. It's where I wanted to be. I feel like God put me here for a reason. And I feel like it was my job just to keep my head down and work and to trust in His plan and let it all work out His way.
You're kind of an outlier, though, in today's college football, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody, goes through different experiences, and my situation isn't the same situation for everybody. So, I think everybody, at the end of the day, has to make a decision on what they feel like they need to do for them. And so, I feel like I said, that was my responsibility was to stay here and to wait it out and just trust in God's plan.
Coach feels like Mason Taylor's been kind of overshadowed.
Yeah.
Actually, Heisman Trophy for your first-round draft picks. You had a big bowl game against Wisconsin. What about building on that, moving forward? What kind of weapon is he for you?
Yeah, I mean, he's an absolute dog. I would say, yes, he has been overlooked a little bit, and rightfully so, I guess you could say. We had 3 first-round draft picks, so that's understandable. But if you look at all the work and you watch the film and you're in the building, you understand the value and the work that Mason did for us last year. And it may not have been obvious, but, we knew. And we know how special he is and how great of a leader he is. He's extremely talented, and, I feel like we have really great chemistry. And I'm really excited to get to work with him this year and see the things that he's going to be able to do.
Garrett, when you look back at the bowl game, you guys had last drive.
Yeah.
What was your mindset for that drive? And then you get for a touchdown. What did that do for your confidence?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just I was playing football. I mean, it was what it was. I didn't think about it anything other than it was game on the line. Had to go win the game. You take it play by play, you take it rep by rep, and it's just like practice. So I feel like there was no deeper thoughts other than that. It was just playing football. We were trying to execute the plays that were called and put a drive together. And I think we did a really good job coming together, sticking together, and pushing through that. So.
In terms of preparing for the bowl game, how did you change the offense? How did you make it tailored around your strengths?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, me and Jaden are 2 different players as far as our skill set. So, obviously things, had to change and things will change. But, I wouldn't say that we've completely flipped and changed everything. And I won't get too much into what we're doing schematically. But I will say, I think that part is pretty obvious in our different skill sets. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was a little different to see. And, it was good for me, I would say, preparing-wise, just getting to take all the extra reps that I normally wouldn't get. and getting to really, truly deep dive into the game plan and rep every single look. So it helped a lot, and hopefully it'll continue to help me going into fall.
Coach said how Jaden had to kind of forge his own path. He walked my room about Joe Burrow. Now you have to forge your own path, like you hear about Jaden and Joe. But the way that Jaden handled himself during that process, how do you think you can take some of that and how you learn from that to get your own path?
Yeah, I learned a lot from Jaden. Just not even just on the field, but also off the field. How he led, how he interacted in the building, how he moved around every day. And obviously, if I'm able to do nearly as good as he did, then it would be pretty good. Obviously, winning the Heisman and doing all those things that he was able to do, it was pretty special to watch. So getting to learn a lot of different things from him was really cool. And I don't look too much into the pressure or the hype of the two past Heisman winners. I mean, yeah, it's great and special, and it's a responsibility, and it's a privilege, and it comes with the pressure, and I accept the pressure. But I'm more focused on us as a team and who we want to be identity-wise this year as an offense.
Coach Kelly has won 10 games or more 7 straight years. No one in college football active right now has done that. He's the most consistent coach statistically in college football, and yet not a lot of people were really actually talking about LSU winning the SEC this year and contending. Do you guys feel that way in the locker room, that there just seems to be more attention on the Bamas and everybody, even Oklahoma and Texas joining?
Yeah, I think one of the things that is so special about what Coach Kelly teaches and preaches is why he was able to be so successful the past 7 years is because we don't look into things like that. We focus mainly on our process daily. We're trying to build a championship culture, and that starts with our process. It's not worrying about outcomes or things that could happen in 6 months. That's really not our focus. I'll say it again. In wintertime, we were focused on being the best we could be every day in and out of workouts. And then, in spring ball, we were worried about spring ball. And now we're worried about, player-led practice and workouts. And then in a month, we'll be worried about fall camp. And then when week 1 comes, and we'll worry about USC then, and we'll take it week by week. So that's, I think, is the best part about Coach Kelly's culture and his program. That's how he builds it. It's about a process, not about result-oriented.
I think you've got one of the quickest releases in college football, just from looking at the stats and everything. One, how much does that help you and what you've been able to achieve in kind of your upside going into this season, and how did you kind of develop that?
I think that it helps a lot. I think that started from a young age for me. I wasn't always the biggest kid, so I kind of had to learn to play the game a different way. And I was able to develop and get better over time. So it's helped a lot. But also when you have receivers who are as talented as the guys that we got, they're always open. So it makes it a lot easier. So.
Coach Kelly said this team of the 3 is the most personally accountable. I mean, players are taking the most accountability. He said you're not afraid to call a guy out if he's not doing things the right way. Just your thoughts on that.
Yeah, like I said, I think that we've really bought into this championship culture mindset that we have this offseason. Like I said, we're so focused on the process of the way that we do things now, and being perfect in the building and even out of the building, trying to do things the right way. Try to be good people. In the classroom, in the locker room, just walking past somebody on the street. I think, all of that accumulative, it just builds this culture that we're trying to build. And we have such a great, core and great group of leaders that, all work together. We all have each other's back. I think that, we're going to hopefully be able to continue to build on it into fall camp and build something special. So,
Thanks, Garrett.
Appreciate it.
Harold Perkins.